Hey, Uncle Jim, Peter here with Melissa, Ed, and Jake, part of the First Ascent team. And we're at base camp on Everest, 17,500 feet. And you know what? This is exactly where you were for a couple months when you were climbing the mountain.
And it's pretty fun walking around and finding all these old artifacts. And Jim, I think I found your Eddie Bauer camping fork that you left here. I'll bring it home to you.
On May 1st, 1963, when you became the first American to summit Mount Everest, you headed to the summit with all the confidence in the world in your Eddie Bauer gear. Now we're here doing that same thing.
It's pretty fun too, Jim, to know that, in 1990 you were the leader of the peace climb. That was my first ascent of Everest. This will hopefully be my 7th time. I'm here with your nephew, Peter. I just can't get away from the Whitakers.
Yeah, from 1963 to 2009, Eddie Bauer and the Whitakers have been leading the way on Mount Everest, and it's pretty amazing to be here following in such great footsteps.
Super cool to be right here where you were. We want to congratulate you as becoming the first American to get to the top of Everest. And you know what? The weather holds, if our health holds, we'll stand on top of this thing. One thing for sure, we know we got the right gear.
If you know anything about Everest history and American Everest history, May 1st is a pretty important day when Jim Whitaker and Nguyen Gam Bu made it to the top. It's impossible for me to be here and not think of how tough those guys were in 1963.
That expedition was one of the great American expeditions in sort of the golden age of climbing, and those guys really paved the way for us to be up here climbing Mount Everest.
Hats off to you, Jim.